Okay, so I'm back. This is actually going to be part two of the last video I did. We were talking about empathy. And the 10 minutes went by that fast, and I felt like I wasn't able to maybe get across everything that I was trying to get across, and maybe I left you hanging a little bit. Don't want to do that. So I was given an example of how if you sat a super racist person in front of me, that I could sit and just listen to their spiel and not really be offended and not get angry or upset with them. That takes a lot of discipline and it takes a lot of empathy. And it comes very naturally to me. That empathy comes very naturally to me. And it can still be worked on. Like I still, every day I put it into practice. And it's in you. It's in you. And you can actually make it more pronounced in your life. And when you do, when you consciously decide to become more empathetic, your life is just going to go that much more smoother. Because you're not going to be so wound so tight, and you're not going to get upset at little small things. You're not going to take everything so personally, because you're going to understand that when people come out with negativity and they put it towards you, 99.9% of the time it has nothing to do with you. So how does that look? I remember one time I was in a club in Greensboro, North Carolina. I was there with a friend, and we're at this club. Sorry, I'm trying to get my memory back together. We're at this club, and he had walked away for something, so I was just kind of standing there by myself for a second, and there was two white guys, just, random club goers there. And one of them looked at me. He made sure that, he got eye contact when he said it, and he said to his friend, he was like, "Hey, look, there's a nigger." What just happened? So this is very important. My reaction to what happened is super important. And I have to tell you, in all honesty, I didn't really feel anything. And I said to him, I was like, "You're an idiot." I looked at him and I was just like, "You're an idiot." Now, what's interesting, and I thought about this later, I was laying in my bed later on that night and I was thinking, I was like, why didn't I get upset over that? Like, that should have made me livid. That should have pissed me off, but it didn't anger me. And it didn't anger me or upset me because A, I know who I am. I know what I am and what I'm not. And on a subconscious level, I understood that what he did, what he said, had nothing to do with me. And that he was a very angry, hurt person that has been through some stuff, and it causes him to act in this way and to say these things and try to hurt other people. Because let me tell you, if you're in a good place in your life, you're not going to go around trying to hurt other people. You're not going to be rude and nasty to other people for no reason. If you're doing that, or if you know people that are doing that, there's because something's wrong in here. And on a subconscious level, even at that time, I didn't even really know what that meant. I understood that he was hurting. And what he said and what he did had nothing to do with me. And so there was no need for me to react and to get ugly and to get nasty back with him. Because if I had of, it just would have escalated and there would have been a fight or an incident or some weirdness. So do you see how being empathetic can cause less conflict and less problems in your life? Imagine going through your day and applying more empathy in your life, or just on a daily basis, becoming consciously deciding to do that, how much less conflict and hurt or suffering would be in your life. So that's why empathy is so important. Yes, and like I said, I look back on that and I was able, in my mind, I'm just like, why, how? It's because it just becomes very natural to me to empathize with other people and not take everything so personally. And imagine if you become aware of that, imagine how much better your life can be and how much less stress can be in your life. So that's just something to think about. I just wanted to add on to that, the part one video about empathy. It's just being able to feel what other people feel. You're going to become a kinder person. you're going to become a more compassionate person. And imagine as a collective if we all become kinder and if we all become more compassionate to each other. Imagine what a better world this could be. It is very possible, but we have to choose to be that way. We have to choose to be more empathetic in our daily lives. And I'm here to help you take the steps to make that choice. Okay, now I'm really going to work out. I just wanted to add that. Okay, talk to you later.